You're only 2 points behind Manchester United, though, Ollie. This is the thing.
We are, but then again, where are Manchester United? They could be getting relegated if they're playing, the team that they're playing.
You could be getting relegated, Sahil. You could be getting relegated, Sahil.
No, we're not
It's not my words, Sahil. That's all his words. You could be getting relegated.
He's lucky he's only 9 years old, otherwise.
Brilliant.
Honestly, though, right, they didn't even lose at the Bridge. They got demolished at the Bridge.
It's embarrassing.
I mean, like, I love a trip to the Bridge. We came to the Bridge and we beat them. You came to the Bridge and, it was almost like you just kind of sat down and said, you know what, we're just going to let you
It's got to the point where I feel like part of me wants to say to them, yeah, but we beat you at the beginning of the season. This is United and Bournemouth. Yeah. This is what it's gone to.
I know. They came to the Bridge and they beat them, Sahil. You're going to get relegated.
No,
this is the state of affairs.
They could get relegated. I know. I said, I'm getting confused myself now. I said they will get relegated.
They will get relegated
if they don't change what they're doing, because Mourinho is one of the world's best managers. Still is, right? And obviously, with Chris earlier saying, when you asked him, if he's kind of living on his name still, he's still one of the world's best managers. But then again, you do question if he's one of the world's best managers if he's still playing for Fellaini.
Well, absolutely right. We've had a goal. That's the goal sting, and it means that Liverpool 2, Tottenham 0. Daniel Sturridge, he's on fire. He's got a brace. He's got his second goal. So it's Liverpool 2, Spurs 0. Hopefully we'll hear again from Johnny Vance later on in the show. And it's now Newcastle United 4, Preston 0.
We lost to Preston. We lost to Preston.
You lost to Preston as well. Of course you did.
We haven't lost to Preston recently.
They haven't lost to Preston. They haven't lost to Preston.
They haven't lost to Preston, no.
But you're going to get relegated, Sahil.
Yeah, apparently relegated.
Apparently we are. Yeah.
Okay, I just want to briefly, we talk about him a lot. Pogba. Now I mention this about once a week, and it's got to tell you something. Gianluca, our Italian football expert, or Serie A expert on this show, was at Juventus when Pogba was there. He said Pogba turns up for 1 in 4. He said that 10 weeks ago. He's absolutely right, isn't he, Sahil? Pogba just doesn't seem to know what to do.
He's a poor man's Andrew Sermon, isn't he?
Oh,
he is. He is.
Oh, he's on fire. Look at Sahil. He hates it. Oh, look at him. Like taking one in the gut.
Literally, if he wasn't 4 years old, honestly.
Brilliant. Pogba just hasn't found his place in that side yet. Or Mourinho hasn't found a place for him.
That's the thing. I mean, I'm going to put it out that Pogba's my favourite player. I mean, when he was at United the first time round, I had Pogba 42 at the back of my back. So,
really?
I mean, the amount of stick I've been getting is ridiculous. But again, the boy's on a 5-year deal, and he's been judged after 2 months. And I think people need to realise that he had a Euros with France. Yeah. Got to the semis, I believe. Yeah. This is effectively his pre-season, because during the summer, I think the Euros ended in June, July, if I'm right. Yeah. And then he had about a month where he went on his holiday, and then he came back to not knowing what club he'd be at the end of the season. So I wasn't expecting massive amounts from him until the new year at least, just because this 7-8 games we've had this season, however many it is, it's effectively his pre-season, because he's finding his feet again. Obviously, people are going to look at the price tag, but he didn't turn up and say, right, 8-9 million and I'll come. But like you said, he's not having the right players around him, and he's not being played in the right position. He was playing defensive midfielder at the beginning of the season. I mean, I keep going back to the game, Fenerbahce, I know it's Europa League and they're a poor Turkish side, but he had Carrick behind him, which is similar to when he was at Juve, because he had Pirlo. And then he had Herrera next to him doing the run-in, which is kind of like a Marquisio. They had it just allowed him to flourish.
We got 20 seconds before the break, but where was Carrick? He was brilliant against Fenerbahce. Where was Carrick?
I have no idea. He should be starting. The only reason I think that he might not be starting because Jose wants someone with legs. But I mean, if you're playing with someone with Fellaini, I mean, how can you pick Fellaini over Carrick?